My players knew. We don't go out and defend coach. What do you think the headlines are going to be? All those writers who had their stories written ahead of the game had a lot of deleting to do. I felt positive going into the game. You always do, and I felt we had a strong team.
We felt like we were in the national championship. We had an opportunity to play the best team in college football at the time.
That's the year Auburn returns that field goal for a touchdown to keep Alabama out of the national championship game.
Davis! Oh my God! Davis is going to run it all the way back! Auburn's going to win the football game!
Alabama most likely wins the national championship that year if that doesn't happen. So this is the premier program in all of college football, and no one's giving you a chance. No one gave us a chance.
Oklahoma football is the best in the business as well, and so to get the disrespect immediately from every media member of they don't stand a chance, we just weren't going to take that.
This is still the University of Oklahoma at the end of the day. So the biggest thing was, I think, as a whole, the whole team took that as disrespect.
We talked about no one giving us a chance, but we also talked about proving those people wrong.
Will it be number 9 or number 10 at quarterback for the Sooners tonight? We're about to find out who runs out there to take the first snaps. This has been a question that's been going on since the end of that Bedlam game.
The quarterback battle, it was so close, and people kept asking me, because Blake and I were best friends, tell us your boy's going to be the quarterback. I was like, I don't know. We all knew what Trevor Knight could be. When he was at his best, you were like, that guy's incredible.
So the last game of the year was Oklahoma State, and ended up going out of bounds and dislocating my shoulder, and so I didn't play the rest of the game, and we hadn't had a conversation on who was going to be the starter. And at the end of practice, they called for the first group, and Blake had just thrown a game-winning touchdown pass the game before.
Sooner magic in Stillwater, and it was Blake Bell that threw the go-ahead touchdown pass.
I was standing on the side, and I didn't know who it was going to be. Kind of looked around, and nobody ran in, so I just ran in. I guess that was the decision.
Snap, Trevor Knight, back to pass. Looks middle, still looking, throws right side, it is caught, open, Bester, 20, 15, 10, 5, he dives for the end zone, is he in? He is! Touchdown Sooners!
And I throw it to LaColton Bester on the right sideline, and he ends up getting into the end zone. It was like, all right, it's time to go now.
Alabama bringing extra pressure. Knight to the corner. Touchdown. Saunders.
Cuts up first down at the 10, runs into his own man at the 8. And the ball came loose. Ball came loose. Sooners have it. Running the other way at the 35-yard line is Geno Grissom. Lobs it deep down the right sidelines. He's looking for it all. It is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Saunders.
Everything was just going our way. Exactly the looks that we thought we were going to get, we got.
McCarron blitzes on, looks left, throws, and is intercepted! It is a reverse flip to Shepard, running far side, 15 to the 10, to the 5! Touchdown, Sooners! Behind him, he's got pressure, and they got him! He's sacked!
We knew the opportunity that we had in front of us.
And Jones will take the fair catch. Well, A.J. McCarron's got one last chance.
If there ever was a moment where we felt confident, it was probably that moment, because it was, hey, we just got to get a stop here, and it's ball game.
Looking middle, under pressure, he's hit. It's on the floor. It's picked up. It's picked up into the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners.
Eric's hard to deal with. I don't care what team it is. The way he rushes, he turned it on and made a huge strip sack. And Geno Grissom with one paw just picked the ball up and dove over the line, and that pretty much sealed it for us.
You can unhitch the wagon and put the ponies in the barn. The Sugar Bowl is over.
Have you ever screamed in your head? Looked over, the rest were doing this, and that was, a major moment in my life. I actually remember breaking down and just praying to God. It all came full circle in that moment.
One of the greatest games that I've ever watched, been a part of, played in, or anything like that. It was unbelievable. Something now that I can hold on for the rest of my life, and I get to wear my O-ring around every day, and I get to say that I played at Oklahoma, but I also get to share the stories of games like that.
We were just trying to prove a message. You can't count Coach Stoops out, ever.
I recall the game really more than anything, my players having my back. We went out and showed that, look, Oklahoma doesn't have to take a back seat to anybody.
Sports are weird. Everything on paper said Alabama should win that game. But then you get in between the lines, and 11 guys want it more than the other 11 guys, and that's what happens.